Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, all of our fans too. Welcome to Rosemount Middle School here in Rosemount, Minnesota, where the water is warm, the competition is fierce, and the humidity, well, that's just a part of the charm.
I personally blame the humidity for my hair tonight here, but we're thrilled. Everyone's here with our South Suburban Conference dual meet against Apple Valley Eagles and our Rosemount Irish.
My name is Tom Rucci, and joining me is my co-pilot, Mr. Scott Manwaran. We're excited to guide you through tonight's action. You know, these athletes have trained for hours, pushed themselves to the limit, and survived more early morning practices than most of us could actually handle.
Speak for yourself, Mr. Rucci. I woke up at 5 a.m. by accident and needed a nap by 5:07 a.m.
And yet here you are, ready to call a meet. You know, Scott, that's truly inspirational. All right, well, leading the Eagles tonight is going to be head coach Scott Pearson, rather.
Assistant coaches are Gabby Pearson, dive coach Jade Cody, and captains Gordon Sutton, Aiden Kale, Gabe Linson, and Reed Oneman.
A strong lineup. They look focused, and they certainly look ready.
And for your Rosemount Irish, head coach Jake Kemna.
Assistant coaches are Emily Gabriel, John Hokanen, dive coach Dan Monahan, and our strength coach is Dr. Tim Conboy.
Captains Nolan Hansen, Winston Larson, Zach Manwaran, and Cooper Pedersen leading the charge for the Irish. A few quick reminders. Please cheer loudly at home, support all your athletes, and remember to leave a shout out for your favorite team, swimmer, or broadcaster. And don't forget to tell us where you're watching in from. We'll have the national anthem here momentarily here.
All right, that was our own Katie Rucci. And we're going to get started in just a moment here. You know, tonight swimming and diving will showcase the skill, focus, and courage of our athletes as they push themselves to do their best. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the competition. Best of luck to all our athletes. Let's get ready to make some waves. Now let's get started.
Let's get started, Tom. We got the first event here tonight. Will be the 200-yard medley relay. We're going to have a junior varsity heat here, Tom, to start with. The rivalry between Apple Valley and Rosemount goes near and dear to my heart, Tom. I grew up in Apple Valley, and Rosemount was always our rival. So I'm on the other side of the table here tonight, being a Rosemount Irish guy myself. And so we have doing a little technical work here on some of the timer stuff.
We got to change out a wire there, or what are we doing?
I don't know. Ann Knapp doing a little surgery down there.
Let's see if we can get a view here. Well, I think it's too late. They've already done the work. Now they're just doing some follow-up work. So yeah, you heard it. We're going to start off tonight with the 200-yard medley relay. And we'll have a single heat of junior varsity, followed by a single heat of varsity. And they're still doing a little bit of surgery down there.
So, Tom, we had an opportunity to talk to Coach Scott Pearson, and he's pretty proud of his team. We'll talk a little bit later about a few of his swimmers and divers that he mentioned to us here tonight. It's always good to see Scott. He's always been a good supporter for you and me.
So this is going to be Rosemount in lane number 2 and Apple Valley in lane number 3.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Another swimmer in lane 4. All right. And they are off.
And in lane number 1 for Rosemount is Joshua McCall. Or excuse me, lane number 2, that is. Lane number 3 for Apple Valley is Aiden Eppert. And lane number 4 is Anthony Moore.
In lane number 3 for Apple Valley is Aiden Eppert. Did you already say that?
Yep, I did.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. So getting in the water here in lane number 2 for Rosemount will be Mason Breeden. In lane number 3 for Apple Valley will be Cameron Sheehan. And lane number 4 will be Asher Steffen.
All right, folks, don't forget to leave those shout-outs. We'll get them on the screen here, and the swimmers certainly like to see it. Tell us where you're watching
here,
from.
Tom. Yep, we want those shout-outs and likes. Asher's in the water here for Rosemount, leading the way with Mason Breeden just on his heels there. So in lane number 2, that'll get in the water here for I believe it'll be the butterfly, will be Bearcat Milkwood. And lane number 3 for Apple Valley will be Cooper Nundahl. And lane number 4, Connor Brown for Rosemount. Rosemount's a nice young team, so we have a bunch of junior varsity heats here as we've seen some development happen. Connor Brown's in the water for Rosemount. Oh, there's a...
And now, what happened there? Oh, do we have a DQ?
Jumped the gun a little bit.
Okay, so that'll be a DQ. And was that lane number
2?
2, yeah.
And lane number 3 for Apple Valley, Cooper Nundahl is in. So anchor leg in lane number 4 for Rosemount will be Abe Christensen for the freestyle. Both lanes 2 and 3 are neck and neck. Getting in the water for lane number 3 will be Yodom Nagusi. In lane number 4, lane number 2 will be Diego Blanco. Looks like Bearcat lost his goggles here in the water in lane number 2. Abe's going to be finishing up here for the Rosemount Irish to take first. Yodom's in the water for Apple Valley, making a good turn there in lane number 3. Rosemount comes in first with a time of, it didn't stop for us.
We might have ourselves a little technical difficulty here with the scoreboard.
Yodom for Apple Valley comes in at a time of 2:25.59. And Rosemount comes in time in lane number 2 with a time of...
Well, it says 1:12.66.
But that's not right. We know
I
that's
don't think
not
so,
right.
yeah.
So we have the varsity heat in here, Tom. We got a full boat.
Yes, we
let
do.
us know who we got here. And before Tom begins, make sure you give us a shout out where you're listening or watching in from and who you may be cheering for.
So in lane number 1 is Apple Valley. We've got John Klopp. In lane number 2 for Rosemount is Owen Jenin. Lane number 3 for Apple Valley is Aiden Kale. Lane 4 for Rosemount is Wes Knapp. Lane 5 for Apple Valley is Aiden Troche. And lane number 6 for Rosemount is Ryan Slininger. Yep. In the lead right now is lane number 4. That's Wes Knapp for Rosemount. As you see, he's coming back down right now for his teammate, Carter, who's going to be in the water now.
Yep, Carter Kalous is in the water.
Ooh, really close on his heels, though. Maybe taking the lead as we speak.
As
lane
you
number
said
3.
before, the breaststroke is one that
Gabe
can
Lenson.
make up a lot of...
Yeah.
Gabe Lenson is one of those swimmers that Coach Scott Pearson from Apple Valley told us to watch tonight. Strong swimmer in anything that he does. So Apple Valley's in the lead here with Tyden Tompkins going to be getting in the water here for the butterfly. And
Nolan Hansen is up on the blocks, by the way, and in the water he goes. Speaking of Nolan, we got a quick shout out here. So glad to be able to see our nephews, Nolan and Jace Hansen, compete from Scottsdale, Arizona, Gary and Nia. Hey, great to have you here. Keep those shout outs coming.
Apple Valley continues to extend their lead here in lane number 3 with Charlie Peterson. We're going to see Charlie swim later, or excuse me, dive later. So we have a...
He's got a dual role here tonight.
Yeah, dual role tonight.
They are dominating, by the way, in lane number 3. By the way, we don't care if you're cheering for Apple Valley or if you're cheering for Rosemount. Give us the shout-outs. We'd love to hear from you.
Looks like Rosemount will come in second in lane number 4 with Micah King.
Coming in first in lane number 3 for Apple Valley, the time was 1:48.96.
Coming in second for Rosemount at 1:53.77. And lane number 2 for Rosemount coming in third at a 1:55.91. Good race by everybody.
Yeah, it was a great one. All right, up next is going to be the 200-yard freestyle junior varsity.
We have a full boat here, Tom, in the junior varsity.
Yeah, we certainly do. That, by the way, full boat for us means that we have swimmers in all lanes. Remember, Apple Valley is going to be in the odd lanes, and Rosemount will be in the even lanes.
We have our starter, Mark Chalgren, taking control. In lane number 1 for Apple Valley is Mark Wells, or Mac Wells, that is. Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Emmett Vo. Lane number 3 from Apple Valley, Sam Barnard. And lane number 4 for Rosemount, Jackson Helmberger. Lane number 5 from Apple Valley, Brock Johnson. And lane number 6 from Rosemount, Keith Beagle.
It looks like Jackson Helmberger for Rosemount is leading the pack right now in lane number 4.
The senior. We'll hear a little bit about him later tonight on some senior profiles.
And you know, his previous time in this event is a 2:11.70. So he's looking to better that this evening.
In lane number 2, Emmett's right on his heels for Rosemount.
Scott, I just noticed the wall over here, and folks, you can see it as well. We got a poster coming down. You're going to have to get the ladder out, Scott. I'll wait for you.
Yeah, I'll go down there and get that.
All right, still in the lead by over a body length now. In lane number 4 is Jackson. In second place currently in lane number 2 is Emmett with Rosemount as well. So Rosemount in slots 1 and 2.
And then third is in lane number 6 for Rosemount, Kate Beagle.
Folks, don't forget, if you like what you're seeing and you want to continue to see these events, go ahead and smash that like button. You can leave a comment as well, and that's called a shout out. We'll get that on the air so that the swimmers can see it. We'll see it. Oftentimes the swimmers will watch these things back to see their performance and also to see the support they got from all of you.
Looks like there's a battle for third here with Kate Beagle and Brock Johnson from Apple Valley. It looks like Jackson's going to probably take it.
Yeah, for sure.
Emmett makes a nice turn in lane number 2. Come finishing up here. Love the fact our cameras don't show it, but the fellow teammates cheering him on here. Jackson takes first with a time of 2:10.77. Which is a personal best by second.
I was just going to say, he did it.
And Emmett Vo comes in time at 2:15.18, which is 4 seconds under his personal best.
That is awesome to see.
And then Kate Beagle comes in third with a 2:22.61, just off his personal best. Brock Johnson from Apple Valley comes in fourth with a time of 2:23.95.
All right, up next is going to be the varsity 200-yard freestyle. Again, we've got a full boat of swimmers. All right, swimmers around their blocks, taking their marks. Into the water they go. And lane number 1 for Apple Valley is Gordon Sutton. And lane number 2 for Rosemount is Charming Chu. Lane number 3 for Apple Valley is Gabe Lenson. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Jace Hansen. Lane 5 for Apple Valley is Ethan Watrowski. And in lane number 6 for Rosemount is Kieran Sokoli. Sikoli, pardon me.
Gabe Lenson out to an early lead here for Apple Valley. We knew it was going to be he'll be one of our highlight swimmers here tonight, looking really strong.
And he's also pretty tall, too, right?
Yep, he is.
That extra reach and those extra length in the legs also helps, but he is a strong swimmer.
Second right now is lanes 2 and 4 for Rosemount, which is Charming and Jace.
Yeah, I'm going to say Jace is in the lead by about a body length.
Yep.
Almost a body length in second place.
Jace, an 8th grader from right here at Rosemount Middle.
Yeah, watched him quite a bit here. I've seen him since he first started swimming. He swam for Riptide.
Yep.
Out of Apple Valley.
Gabe Lenson gonna start in his final 50.
At this point, he probably could have decided to do the breaststroke.
Yeah, it is a freestyle.
It is a freestyle. For those of you that don't know at home, with the freestyle, you can actually swim any stroke you want. You have to swim it the entire time. But everyone swims what they call the American crawl, or used to call the American crawl. All right, finishing first in lane number 3 with a time of 1:47:56 is Gabe Lenson with Apple Valley. Coming in second here, it looks like it's going to be Jace.
Yeah, Jace Hansen coming in second here with a time of 2:02:06. Coming in third in lane number 5, Ethan with a time of 2:06:06, and coming in fourth for Rosemount, 2:10:05 is Charming in lane number 2. In lane number 6 for Rosemount, Kieran Sikoli, 2:10:88. Nice job by all the swimmers there. We're going to be heading into the 200-yard individual medley junior varsity heat. We're going to have 2 swimmers here, both from Rosemount.
Folks, if you can hear us okay, go ahead and hit that like button. That tells us not only do you like it, but you can hear us.
We like to know who we're talking to,
That is
other
true.
than ourselves.
Well, we're good at that, though.
All right, in lane number 2 for Rosemount, Riggs Knutson. And lane number 4, Connor Brown for Rosemount, as they start off with the butterfly. Again, Tom, every broadcast we have, the butterfly would put me out of commission for a while.
Yeah, there's 2 strokes that would definitely do it to us. It's the butterfly and, of course, the breaststroke. Between those 2, I think it would kill us.
I think the breaststroke would just turning into treading water. As a switch here to, I think, the butterflies, or excuse me, the backstrokes next.
Hey, we got another shout out here from Pat. Says she's watching from Florida. Hi, Pat. Welcome. And then if you want to tell us, Pat, who you're cheering for, let us know that. You can tell us the team you're cheering for, the swimmer, or who your favorite broadcaster is, Scott or me.
Or none of the above.
Oh, no, it's one of us. Hey, look at that. She's cheering for Super Cooper.
Super Cooper.
Great to have you tonight.
The senior captain.
Folks, remember, tell all your friends and family that we are live streaming tonight, as we do for all of the home meets. We've only got a couple left here, right, Scott?
We have, we'll go over it at our break, but next Tuesday, January 13th, and then the following week on Wednesday, January 21st.
All right, we got another DQ. Looks like perhaps an issue in lane number 2. DQ is disqualification due to something. I didn't catch what happened, if it was a bad turn or maybe if they went underneath the lane marker. Hard to tell.
As we're finishing up the Connor Brown in lane number 4 for Rosemount, and Riggs Knutson in lane number 2.
I want to thank all of our volunteers here tonight. And everyone who attended in person, pretty good crowd tonight here. Pretty full.
Yeah, it's pretty full.
Not quite standing room only, but I'm sure it will be by the time we get the word out.
Yeah.
Got another shout out here.
Yeah, we got a shout out for the Wachowskis. Yeah, the Apple Valley sending love in from Iowa. We're in Iowa. We'd love to hear. We're not that far away. You could have drove up to Rosemount.
No, we love to have you on the stream. You don't worry about it.
Connor Brown comes in, finishes first with a time of 2:39.20.
All right, we got another shout out here.
That's a personal best for
That's
Connor.
awesome. Pat's letting us know she thinks that we do a great job. Thanks for doing it. You're absolutely welcome. It's our pleasure. All right, up next is going to be the varsity 200-yard individual medley.
We have 5 swimmers here tonight.
Yeah, they'll be in lanes 2 through 6.
Yep, 3 Rosemount, 2 Apple Valley tonight. And they're off here in lane number 2 for Rosemount, Owen Jenin. And lane number 3 for Apple Valley, Javier Leftif. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Mackenzie Schroeder. Lane number 5, Andrew Kaiser for Apple Valley. And lane number 6, Micah King from Rosemount.
In the lead right now, in lane number 4 is Mackenzie Schroeder with Rosemount.
And we see his brother here, Quinlan Schroeder, here tonight, still on break from the University of Wisconsin Green Bay, who's swimming there.
If I'd have known he was going to be here, we could have brought him up for an interview.
We may still get him for an interview.
We'll see if we have time. We also have some treats to bring you tonight. We've got an interview we did earlier with our in-pool announcer, Henry Girton, father of Lucas Girton, who was our state champ diver from last season. So hopefully we'll be able to get that on the air here a little bit later. Still in the lead, lane number 4, Mackenzie Schroeder.
And he's going to be getting to that, his best stroke, the breaststroke.
Breaststroke, yeah.
Lane number 2, Owen Jenin in second here with lane number 6. Not far behind Micah King from Rosemount.
Mackenzie's got good form, by the way, not just speed, but he's got nice form to it as well.
Owen Jenin's looking pretty strong too, Tom, in lane number 2. I know our cameras don't catch it all, but you'll catch him on the way back.
Well, you'll see him here in just a moment.
Make the turn for the freestyle.
There he is. We can change
Owen's
the
in second here, in lane number 6, Micah King's currently in third. In lane number 3 for Apple Valley, Javier is eating into that, where Mackenzie's finishing strong here, Tom. She looks like he's on his way to a really great start to a meet.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do not have a previous time for him in this event, so we'll have to get that right now. His time is a 2:08.54.
Lane number 2, Owen Jenin's going to come in second.
Let's see what his time is here.
2:22.3. Micah King will come in fourth. Javier comes in third for Apple Valley, 2:28.53. Micah King comes in fourth at the time of 2:30.21. Personal best for Micah, which is great.
That's awesome. Love to see that.
And lane number 5 for Apple Valley, Andrew Kaiser, 2:41.71.
And that will do it for the 200-yard IM. Up next is going to be the 50-yard freestyle. Scott, you're going to have to announce these ones fast.
We're going to have to be really fast.
Yeah, and here's the thing. We have got 3 heats of junior varsity, so there's going to be a lot of swimmers, and then we're going to have a single heat of varsity. So, Scott, if you want to, do you want me to start? You start.
I'll start.
I'll do the second one, you do the third, and then I'll do the varsity. How's that sound?
That sounds awesome.
And then you can help me with all the mispronunciations. By the way, if I mispronounced somebody's name tonight, I'm going to apologize right now. We're doing the best we can. And I went to art school, so there you go.
I'm just a sales guy.
There you go. All right. Full boats of swimmers here, by the way. We're going to have a lot of swimming here on this one. And these go by fast.
All right, in lane number 1 is Cameron Mahirat from Rosemount. These are all Rosemount swimmers here in this first heat. Diego Blanco in lane number 2, Jonathan Joshua in lane number 3, Matthew Hokinson in lane number 4, Van Pasco in lane number 5, and Luke Lesher in lane number 6. It looks like in lane number 2, Diego Blanco is leading the pack here. Van Pasco looking strong. I met Van right at the beginning of the season here. Looks like Diego's going to edge him out here with a time of 31.29. Van comes in with a 32.19 time. It looks like Diego had a personal best here today.
Nice job.
Tamarit coming in 52.65, personal best by 6 seconds.
That is awesome. Love to see it. All right, folks, up next is going to be heat number 2 of 3 for the junior varsity. I'm glad I apologized before I started about name pronunciation here, folks. I'm going to do my best. All right, swimmers are in the water for Apple Valley. In lane number 1, Eshith Senvarantha. In lane number 2 for Rosemount is Mason Breeden. Lane number 3 for Apple Valley is Yotham Nagusi. Lane number 4 for Rosemount is Barakat Melkamu. Lane number 5 for Apple Valley is James Jenkins. Lane number 6 for Rosemount is Joshua McCall. In the lead right now is lane number 4.
Bearcat.
And that's Matthew. I'm sorry, that's, Bearcat.
Bearcat, the senior, 29.69.
Sweet. These go by so fast.
Personal best for Bearcat. In lane number 6, Joshua McCall with a time of 31.7. They're so fast here, Tom.
Yeah, they really are.
The junior varsity heats are very fast.
Well, you wait till the varsity goes. We'll barely get first names
I'm glad you got the varsity heat.
Yeah, thanks. All right, you're up next.
You self-selected that, by the way.
We have our 3rd heat of junior varsity that's coming up. Swimmers are on their marks.
In lane number 1, Eli Mueller from Apple Valley. Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Abe Christensen. Lane number 3 from Apple Valley, Aiden Eppert. Lane number 4 from Rosemount, Cooper Pedersen, Super Cooper. Lane number 5 from Apple Valley, Cooper Nundahl. And lane number 6 from Rosemount, Eli Burnell.
Man, it is tight here between lanes 2 and 4. And lane number 2 is Abe, lane number 4 is Cooper. I mean, look at that. They are almost like synchronized swimming there at the end.
Lane number 2, Abe comes in first, 28.22. And coming in second is Cooper with a time of 28.27. I know that Abe here beat his personal best by 1.5 seconds, Tom, which is awesome. That's great to see this time of the year.
All right, up next is going to be our varsity
and also Eli
50-yard
for
freestyle.
Rosemount comes in 3rd.
Well, there you go. All right, so
a
as I
clean
said,
sweep.
up next is our 50-yard varsity. And again, we'll
Got
we'll
a
get
full
these.
boat, Tom.
Yep, we got a full boat of swimmers, so we're going to have to read this fast. You don't want to miss this one. Folks, don't forget to tell your friends and family we are live streaming. They can find us on the Rosemount Swim and Dive YouTube page. They're having a little bit of a challenge here with the starting block in lane number 1. Unfortunately, it looks like it's not moving, and they need to adjust it. So we are going to be a hair delayed. And while we're delayed, we want to, again, ask if you would go ahead and hit the like button. And also, we want to thank our sponsors, our boosters too. But we want to thank our sponsors. We got our Irish Distance sponsors. Those are our primary sponsors. The First State Bank of Rosemount, as well as Chafin Vet.
We have our relay sponsors as well. Edward Jones here in Rosemount. Scott Home Service. State Farm. Feld Realty. Dean and Shannon, go see for all your realty.
As well as Summit Dental. That's Scott.
Dr. Nelson's going to keep our
right.
teeth good.
Scott and I both go to Dr. Nelson. A great dentist if you're in the Rosemount area. Go on out there and let them know that you did see and hear of them right here. Hey, they're doing a lot of surgery out there.
Hey, and Tom, one note about our Chafin vet.
Yes.
So Cal Chafin, he's an 8th grader on our swimming team, which is great. But his parents are the vets at Chafin Vet. And if anybody brings in their dog, cat, any of their pets, they'll donate. And you mentioned Rosemount Swim and Dive.
Yeah.
They'll donate 25% of the service charge to the Rosemount Swim and Dive team.
I think that is awesome. Hey, while we've got this break, let's also thank our booster club.
We have 2 of them highlighted, myself and Deanna Larson.
I was going to ask which one you were.
Which one I am. We're both senior parents, so next year we won't be here as much as we love it. I may be here with Tom.
Well, we don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see if they renew our contract next year.
Yeah, we're up for arbitration here.
That's true. Also on here is Ancilla Schroeder, Declan Schroeder, Ann Knapp, Warren Knapp, Jennifer Hansen, Chris Hansen, Charles Slininger, and Dana Scott. Once again, thank you to all of our boosters. Well, looks like they got that fixed over here in lane number 1. Once again, we have our varsity 50-yard freestyle about to start. Remember, Apple Valley is in the odd lanes. Rosemount is in the even. First lane at the bottom is lane number 1. Into the water they go. In lane number 1 for Apple Valley is Braden Rick. Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Asher Steffen. Lane number 3, Aiden Kale for Apple Valley. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Nikita Grinberg. Lane number 5, Charlie Peterson for Apple Valley. Lane number 6, Winston Larson for Rosemount. Man, this is a tight race, as you can see on your screen. I think it's going to be lane number 3. Let's take a look here. Lane number 3 with a time of 24:42. We'll take it. That was Aiden Kale with Rosemount.
In lane number 5, Charlie Peterson comes in second with a time of 24.72, and we're going to see him diving here momentarily.
Awesome. And lane number 4 comes in third with a 24:76, and that was Nikita Grinberg for Rosemount. All right, so we are going to have a break here because up next is going to be our diving. And while we do that, we are going to go ahead and change here. And they're going to have to get the pool ready for our diving. So it's going to take us a few minutes. So while we do that, we took an interview earlier with one of our former parents and our current in-pool announcer tonight, Henry Girton. So let's take a look at that real quick.
All right, we're here with Henry Girton, Mr. Girton, teacher here at Rosemount Middle, but alumni parent. And we want to just catch up with your son. We're interested in learning a little bit more about how Lucas is doing and what you're up to these days. But what's going on with latest with Lucas?
Well, Lucas is having a great experience at the United States Air Force Academy, excuse me. He, needed to know what to expect going in there, being a military academy, but also diving on the Division I level. But he fits into that place like a glove. He's done well academically. He's done well fitting into the military part of it. And the team is like a fraternity for him. College is different than high school, as you know. It's a grind. Yep. There's been some ups and downs for him, but he's done very, very, very well. He has broken the 1 meter board record for the university or the Air Force Academy, and he's getting close with the 3 meter. Doing a lot of work on the platform also, which he hadn't done in high school. And had never competed.
10 meter, right?
10 meter, yep. So it's a lot of fun. I call him a lot. He's always positive, very excited, kind of like he was in high school.
Absolutely.
And doing great. Very, very proud of him and the leader that he's becoming and still is.
So, Henry, is he still in the middle of his season? Or?
Yep. So it's kind of like, I fall back on my wrestling. It's kind of like 2 seasons. You have before the holidays and then you have after. When he competed his last meet, he actually got to go to the senior nationals again and did qualify for the finals in both boards. Didn't do as well as he wanted in the finals, but he was diving against all the best divers in the country. 4 Olympians, several national champions. Getting to have that experience is going to propel him forward. And then he went directly from there, which was in Midland, Texas, to a 2-week winter training in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, diving
tough
out.
Life
Yeah, it was tough for him, right? And then he flew home for the holidays, and we had him for a while. And then just recently he went back and started his 2nd semester.
So I appreciate listening and catching up. We're very super proud of Lucas, you and Teresa and the whole Girton family and the support you guys have given to the program. He's here tonight volunteering, helping us out a little bit, so I thought we'd catch you.
Yep.
And like I said, we're super proud of Lucas and wish him nothing but the best.
Thank you, and good luck to your son, Zach, tonight, and go Irish.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, that was Henry Girton. And he's doing a great job here tonight, by the way, as our in-pool announcer. We hope you enjoyed that. That was a first for us to do a recorded interview prior.
A little special note about Mr. Gurton, other than being a teacher here in Rosemount, or at the Rosemount Middle, I would unofficially call him the best wrestler ever to come out of Rosemount High School and a national champion wrestler from Augsburg University. So he definitely loves the competition and loves being a part of the action.
You know, before we get into the diving here, as they warm up, let's go ahead and take a look at the score as it is right now for the varsity prior to diving. So right now it is Apple Valley leading 33-29. Now we're going to keep bringing you these score updates throughout the meet. And while we're here, we do have a little video here that we set up that introduces our diving. Let's go ahead and play that. All right, we hope you enjoyed that. Our divers are warming up here. Scott, why don't you run through who our divers are tonight?
Our divers here for Apple Valley will be Reed Oneman, the senior. He's captain for Apple Valley. Charlie Peterson from Apple Valley, and then Jeffrey Simon Burton for Apple Valley. And Jeffrey is I believe, a 9th grader. Charlie's a junior. And Reed, as I had mentioned earlier, he's a senior. For Rosemount, we'll see Emmett West, the 8th grader. Then Eddie McBreen from Rosemount, the sophomore. And then the senior, Zach Van Warren. And if there's any little hometown comments or anything, I apologize in advance. That's my son, Zach Van Warren. But I love watching diving.
Hey, listen, you know, you're a proud dad. He's a good diver. Just like earlier, my daughter sang the national anthem. I'm here, I'm proud. She was a swimmer on our 2025-2026 girls Rosemount High School swim team. And she's a senior, so
she
will be graduating.
She does a great job for
yeah.
us.
Say, speaking of which, let's take a moment and let's spotlight our seniors while we've got these few moments here. So we got a few seniors we're going to spotlight tonight. Up first, Jackson Helmberger. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Jackson, his favorite event here is any of the freestyle relays, the 400-yard freestyle relay, which we'll see at the end. Favorite class is physics.
Go ahead. Yep, sorry.
And when you talk about his favorite thought or experience with Irish swim team, Dylan Everett, who graduated last year, and Jackson made a point of this last year to talk about his quotes and his pep talks here before meets or during practices. His high school plans is to fish collegiately down in Alabama. I think it's maybe North Alabama, which is wonderful. And we'll get back to more. We'll get his honey chicken from Chipotle is discontinued. That's a good one. Favorite restaurant is Texas Roadhouse. Is next year he'd love to travel to Brazil to fish peacock bass. Tom, I've never heard of peacock bass.
Well, I actually have heard of peacock bass. But you know, the problem with them is the feathers are a real issue, you know?
And I've been able to watch Jackson since he's been a freshman, not just here in swimming, but also as part of the cross-country team and otherwise.
So do you think we have time for one more, Scott? Our judges aren't here yet. And they're still out there.
They're practicing.
Let's go ahead and pull up one more here. Our next senior that we're spotlighting is Nolan Hansen. His favorite swimming event is the 200 free and the 100 back. His favorite class in school is MN Biology, Mr. Riebel. His best memory from the Irish swim and dive team is his sophomore year and the day after senior night. That's funny. Two seniors brought leftover cupcakes to practice, and during a kick set, they brought the cupcakes into the pool and were eating them off the kickboard. There you go. To be young, Scott.
Yeah.
All right, his post-high school plans, he says that he's going to attend Wisconsin Stevens Point, and he's going to continue swimming while he goes to school there. His favorite food is taco, steak, brownies, and banana bread. Who doesn't like all of those, by the way? His favorite restaurants, Blue Plate Diner and Las Tortillas. By the way, Las Tortillas is where we have them come and cater our events.
Same as the boys, right?
Yeah.
Ryan McGonigal and the team there has been a great sponsor.
One place he'd like to travel to in the world is Alaska. I also know that Nolan loves to fish. He loves to fish and hunt. So again, congratulations, Nolan. Scott, we got time for one more. You ready?
The officials talking here. So we have Winston Larson. His favorite event is the 100 breaststroke. We'll see him later tonight. His favorite class in school is anything science related. His best memory from practice or from the team. Water polo, I hear that a lot. He's going to attend college. He's undecided, but he's going to go pre-law. Favorite food is wood-fired pizza, which is awesome. Favorite pizza restaurant is Pizzeria Lola, which is awesome.
I know. I'm not familiar with that. I love
That's
pizza.
That's in Minnesota, in the Twin Cities. Tom,
we'll have to go there. Yeah, for sure.
And then one place he wants to travel in the world is Iceland.
Nice.
So
all right. Well, those are the seniors we're spotlighting this evening. We do have one last shout out real quick. Scott, I'm going to ask you to grab this one. All right, they're getting set here. We're cheering for Eddie and the Rosemount team from Pequot Lakes. Grandma, Nikki, and Papa, thank you so much for watching tonight and cheering on the team.
All right, so we have our diving order tonight is Emmett West, Jeffrey from Apple Valley, Eddie McBreen, Reed Onneman, Zach Van Warren, and Charlie Peterson. So Emmett's doing a 302C, a reverse somersault tuck position, 1.6. Good height for Emmett. We got 4, 4, and 4.5. Nice dive.
4, 4, 4.5.
Next up will be Jeffrey from Apple Valley doing a reverse somersault tuck position.
Next up to the Eagles is Burton with a 301C reverse dive in tuck position 1.6.
Yep, a reverse dive tuck position 1.6, the 9th grader from Apple Valley. Dive. 4.5, 5, 4.5. Next up will be Eddie McBreen with a reverse one somersault.
And we just had a shout out for Eddie.
A reverse somersault tuck position, 1.6. Eddie the Eagle, as we call him.
I was going to say, you missed it.
I did miss it. Nice
Look
dive
good.
by Eddie.
Nice dive.
4.5. 4.5, 5, 5. Next up will be Reed, the senior from Apple Valley. His mom teaches at Rosemount Middle. So Reed's doing a reverse dive in a tuck position, 1.6.
Nice dive.
Nice dive. A little twist at the end. 6, 5.5, 5. Maybe the judges didn't see that little twist at the end there. Zach's up next, the senior from Rosemount. Doing a reverse dive in a reverse dive straight position.
You'll get it. Beautiful dive.
7, 5.5, 6.5. Nice dive by Zach.
That was a great dive.
Charlie Peterson doing a reverse dive.
Last diver of round 1 is Charlie Peterson of the Eagles, doing a 301B reverse dive pike.
A reverse dive pike position, 1.7.
Nice dive.
Little over
Little
rotation.
over rotation at the very end there. Yep.
Really good height. 6, 5, 5.5.
And you can see the smile on his face. He knew he did it.
Hey, you know, that's one thing. These divers have been having fun since practice tonight.
Yeah, they really have.
Emmett's up next, back somersault tuck position here with a 1.5. Emmett's made some really good strides here, Tom, over the course of the first half of the season.
Yeah, he really has. It's fun to see. Concentrating.
He has been known to stand there.
Yep, we've seen it.
Nice dive by
Yeah,
Emmett.
good job.
Good. Get off the board. 4, 4, 3.5.
Do they ever dock some points if they
Yep.
take extra time?
Yep, they do.
Yeah.
It's subjective.
Well, I think all of the scoring is subjective, isn't it?
Reverse somersault, 1 somersault tuck position here for Jeffrey.
1.6 difficulty.
Yep, a 1.6. Good dive. Nice dive by Jeffrey. 4.5, 5. Next up is Eddie. Doing a forward somersault tuck position, 1.4. I'm hearing Henry in the background. He's doing a great job at
Yeah, he is doing a great job. Nice to have him here tonight.
Four, 3.5.
Wow. That is a wide variety of scores, Scott. Sometimes somebody's going to have to explain that to me.
That's why Henry's here tonight. Reed doing a forward 1.5 somersault tuck position, 1.6, I believe. Yep.
Nice dive.
Nice dive.
Again, a little bit of over rotation.
Little over rotation.
Yeah.
6.5. 6. Zach's up next here.
Next up in the Irish is Matt Warren with the 103B front 1
So Zach doing a 103B forward 1.5 somersault pike position, 1.7.
Nice dive. Boy, Zach is really showing tonight.
7, 6.5, 7. Great dive by Zach. He's really rising up. Charlie's really, before we even started tonight, Charlie's the class of the meet tonight. He's doing a 105C, forward 2.5 somersault tuck position, a 2.4, I believe. When I say that, Charlie has a lot of degree of difficulty in his lineup here. Little over rotation. We'll see what the judges think. 6, 6, 5.5. I wonder where diver Dan Monahan's here. He's not here tonight. He's on
he's not
on
here.
a vacation. So Emmett West, round 3. Inward somersault tuck position here for Emmett. He's had a nice night so far. 1.6. Nice dive.
Yeah.
5, 5, 4.5. And Diver Dan's not here tonight, but the Apple Valley coach Jay is really helping out.
103C forward 1.5 somersault tuck 1.6.
Oh, got to make an
So
adjustment to the board
Jeffrey's
here.
got a forward 1.5 somersault tuck position, 1.6 here. The 9th grader from Apple Valley.
Just going to ask if he was 9th grade. rotation there at the end.
rotation,
Still
feet a little apart,
nice
but
dive. Yeah.
5, 4.5, 4.5. Eddie's up next here for the Irish.
Next up to the Irish is the green.
Forward.
51-21D, front one somersault, one half twist in the free position.
Forward somersault, one somersault, half twist here for Eddie, 1.7. Eddie the Eagle from Rosemount.
Mm-hmm. Do you have one for a monocle for Zach?
Money man.
Funny man?
Money man.
Oh, money man.
3.5, 3, 4. A little over rotation here by Eddie, but good, really good attempt.
Again, you can tell when they're smiling and they're getting out of the water, they realize that they made the attempt. Did a good job, though.
So forward 2 somersaults here for Reed Hahnemann, the senior from Rosemount, or excuse me, senior from Apple Valley.
Yeah. Apple Valley's got the yellow on the trick Scott.
Nice dive. 6, 5.5, 5.5. Nice dive by Reed. Next up will be Zach doing a forward 2.5 somersault tuck position. 2.4, I believe.
Somersault tuck, 2.4.
Good job. Looking good.
8, 6.5, 6.5.
And 8. Nice.
His feet were just apart a little bit.
Yeah, they were just a little bit apart. Yeah.
Next up to the Eagles is Peterson going to 51-32D. That's a forward 1.5 somersault, one full twist in a free position. 2.2.
51-32D, forward 1.5 somersault, 1 twist. This is a Lucas Gurton dive from last year. We'd see him do it all the time.
Nice dive. Again, a little over rotation at the end. That's a tough one,
7,
though.
6, 6.
That is a tough dive,
That's
though.
a tough dive.
Yeah.
I know Zach's working on that one. So Emmett's going to start us off in round 4.
22D, front one somersault.
So Emmett, going to do a front 1 somersault, 1 twist. 1.9 here. It's the toughest degree of difficulty dive that Emmett has.
Tough
I
dive.
know he's been working on that.
Good job.
4.5, 4.5, 3.5.
4.5, 3.5. Next up to the Eagles is Burton with a 401C, inward diving top, 1.4.
401C here for Jeffrey. Inward dive, tuck position. Good try.
Yeah, good job. Yeah. Feet apart just a little bit.
4.5,
But
4.5.
nice
4.
attempt. Yeah.
His feet were just a little apart. I like the entry though.
Yeah, me too.
Next up to the Irish is the green.
Eddie McBreen, Eddie the Eagle here in round number 4.
One somersault, one twist.
Front forward somersault, 1 twist. 1.9 here. Toughest dive here for Eddie. Degree of difficulty that is, Tom. It's all tough for us.
Well, yeah. We've got the cannonball down. That's about it.
He got all the way around. That's a tough dive here.
That is.
4, 3.5, 4. Next up will be Reed. We're doing an inward 1.5 somersault tuck position.
403C, inward 1.5 somersault top, 2.2.
2.2 here. Reed Hahnemann. I know that my son Zach has dove at different practices and different things with Reed and Charlie.
Nice
Pretty
dive.
good.
Didn't
Pretty
quite
good.
get all the way around at the end there, but still a good dive.
5, 4.5. Next up will be Zach doing a 51-22. Forward 1 somersault, 1 twist, 1.9.
free position, 1.9.
Just saw Eddie McGreen do the same dive. Calming his body. Six, 5.5, 5.5.
That is a tough dive. You are right.
Next up the Eagles is Peterson, doing a 203B, a back and 1.5 somersault, pike 2.3.
So a back 1.5 somersault pike position. This is a tough one, I can tell you. 2.3. Good dive.
Yeah, nice dive.
He got it all the way around. 5.5, 6, 6.
Yeah, just not quite straight as he went into the water, but nice dive.
Starting round number 5.
We're going to round number 5.
Rosemount. Doing 53-21T, reverse 1 somersault, 1/2 twist, the free position 1.8.
So Emmett doing a reverse 1 somersault half twist, 1.8. Let's see if Emmett continues his really good night here tonight. I like the fact that he's visualizing here. The 8th grader from Rosemount Middle.
Ooh.
Let's see if he got all the, if they'll let him say he got all the way around.
Yep.
Yep. 2.5, 2, 2.
Good attempt. Nice
Really good attempt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coach would be happy with that.
Eagles is Bert, doing a 402C, inward 1 somersault, the tuck position 1.6.
Inward 1 somersault tuck position here for Jeffrey from Apple Valley. He's had a nice night so far. All the divers have really had a nice night.
Yeah, they have. In case you can't tell, Scott is our diving expert here in the broadcast team.
I dove for many years.
That's true. He dove for all the leftovers at the house. Legs
get it
weren't
out?
quite
I think-
straight, but
3.5, 4, 3.5.
good try.
Next up
Good
will
job.
be Eddie, the Eagle.
The Irish is McGreen, doing a
An inward
402C,
dive, tuck position,
inward dive, tuck
1.4.
1.4.
I know Eddie's been working on this one. But I'd say it again, all these dives, Tom, our best dives are cannonball and jackknife.
Oh yeah, and then just basically falling in the water. Good job.
Nice lines. Eddie's a heck of an ultimate frisbee player. 3.5, 3.5, 4. He is.
I'm not aware of that sport. Ultimate frisbee.
So Reed Oneman doing a back 1.5 somersault, 1.5 somersault tuck position. 2.2, I believe. I'm
You're
looking
gonna
it
have
up
to
here
tell me
quick.
what makes it
2.0.
ultimate. By the way, is it different than regular? Do they tackle?
It's like
Oh, didn't quite get all the way around.
We'll see how they score that. Good attempt by Reed. 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. A bingo.
Got a bingo. Not the kind of bingo he wants, but hey, you know what? He gave it a shot. That's a tough dive.
Next up, the Irish is
Zach's up next here.
doing a 201B, back dive.
Does Zach do any kind of bowling
Back
extreme?
in a pike position here for Zach. 1.6.
Beautiful dive. Took a long time there to get himself set, but like you said,
6,
They got to calm themselves, right?
Yep.
Sometimes you overthink it in your head.
Charlie Peterson doing where's my back 1.5 somersault, 1.5 twist.
You know, I could sound smart with the diving announcements here, but I don't have the iPad in front of me with all the dives on it.
We're not at Gene Kaufman or
Yeah.
Freeman.
Scott and I also did the state tournament for the girls' teams this year. Beautiful dive. Nice dive.
5.5, 6.5, 7. Final dive or final round here, starting with Emmett, doing a forward 1 somersault tuck position. 1.4.
And you know, we're going to be trying to bring you sections as well as the state tournament this year. If we're going to talk to NSPN TV, so we're going to see some of these divers, I'm sure, in the state tournament. Kind of hung in the air there for a minute. Yeah.
4, 3.5, 4.
Next up for the Eagles is Burton.
See what Jeffrey's got here.
21D. That's a back 1 somersault, 1 half twist, and free position 1.7.
Back 1 somersault half twist. Free position here for Jeffrey.
Now, Scott, when they're doing this, a lot of them have little rituals they do to kind of calm themselves down, get themselves in their head.
Typically, they're breathing and visualizing.
Yeah.
Failed dive. Next up will be Eddie doing a back dive straight position.
201A, back dive, straight 1.7.
1.7.
Nice dive.
4.5, 3.5, 5. Next up will be Reed. Final dive here for Apple Valley.
Next up for the Eagles is Hoffman with a 5231D. That's a back 1.5 somersault, 1 half twist with free position 2.1.
So a back 1.5
2.1.
somersault half twist. 2.1.
Ooh, little over rotation
Little
there.
rotation. His feet. Let's see how the judges score it. 4.5, 4.5, 4.5.
Bingo. There we go. Anytime the judges agree on the score, then that's a bingo. So you hear it called out by the teammates.
So Zach's final dive here, a 403C, inward 1.5 somersault tuck position. His favorite dive.
I was just going to say, his favorite dive. Beautiful entry into the water. You know, Scott, tonight,
8, 7, 7.5.
and he deserves it tonight, lots of visualization. I mean, I'm seeing longer visualizations than we normally see here. And it's paying off for Mr. Man Warren out there.
Yeah, that's my dad. Charlie Peterson up here having a great night as well. Inward 2 somersaults. Inward 2 somersault tuck position, 2.8 here for Charlie
2.8.
Peterson,
Oh.
the junior from Apple Valley. One of the
This ought to be
odds-on
good.
favorite to go to state in this
Yeah.
section. Five, 4.5, 4.5. So that concludes the diving here. So we'll get the scores going. And you know what, Tom, as we watch, the divers are sit there and you can't see the colors, meaning the teams, when you sit there and talk to them, or watch them, I should say.
Well, that's one of the things that we always talk about, Scott, is the camaraderie amongst the swimmers and divers. It's one of my favorite things about this sport.
It's all about the clock, right? So you might as well get to know everybody. And
Absolutely. And, you know, a lot of these guys swim and dive against each other in the off season, as we've talked about before. They swim for different swim clubs, and as you said, they've got different diving clubs and activities that they do. All right, so we're going to get back to swimming here in just a couple of minutes here, if we don't get knocked off the air. So we got to see here. A lot of people here going by. All right. So one of the other things I wanted to take a moment here, Scott, while they calculate, is we've got one more senior I'd like to spotlight tonight, and that is Zach. It's going to take me a second
would
here.
you like to?
Yeah, it's going to take me a second to get it up here.
Hey, we got the chuck-a-duck here happening, but
While they do the chuck-a-duck, I'm going to get to Zach Van Moren. So here we are. Our spotlight here, his favorite diving event, I want to make sure I pause this, is the 403C inward 1.5 somersault in tuck position, and his 103B forward 1.5 somersault pike position. And we did get to see that tonight.
we saw both of those
Yeah.
tonight.
His favorite class in school is hardware and software design.
Well,
I'll tell you what, that's where the future is, my friend. It really is. Well, I don't know why I just lost my slide there. Let's try it again, shall we? All right, let's get it back up here. Maybe I'm not reading fast enough. His favorite memory from the team is getting out of school and going out with the other divers pre-game before sections. Post-high school plans, he's planning to attend Wisconsin Stout. He's going to study computer sciences. His favorite foods are cheese curds and steak filet mignon. He's got good taste. We'll see how that goes when he's in college, huh? His favorite restaurant is Fireside, and a place he'd like to travel to in the world is Europe. Congratulations, Zach. We wish you all the best in the future here. All right. Again, my name is Tom Rucci. I'm here with Scott Van Moren. We've been bringing you the events tonight. We hope you enjoyed. If you do, please go ahead and hit the like button. Whoop, what do we got going on here? Hold on for just a second here. Something screwed up with our... Well, we're going to get it right here eventually. So, I'll get things reset, and we will have our swimming coming up next. And we're going to have our 100-yard butterfly junior varsity coming up real soon here.
It looked like Tom, hey, I would tell you that with the chuck-a-duck tonight, Emmett West was the one picking the ducks tonight, and his dad won. How does that work? We're gonna
I
have
would
to
say
check
there's
in.
some kind of cheating going
the
on.
fix was in.
You know, I've never once won. Although I think I was promised one of the prizes from you. You never gave me. So,
It's in the mail, Tom.
no, that's what it is. That's what it is. All right, so up again. Next is going to be the 100-yard butterfly.
Looking for belt number 22 for the winner. 22, check those numbers.
All right, while they do that, let's play one of our videos that we made for the team. That's up next. All right, we hope you enjoyed that. That's just one of our little videos here that we've made for the swim and dive team. I've got a request here to play our interview we did earlier with our in-pool announcer and former parent of a former diver, Lucas Girton. So Henry Girton is here tonight, and he is doing our in-pool announcing, and we spoke to him earlier. So for those of you that didn't see it, we're going to replay that for you right now. soon as we can get to it.
All right, we're here with Henry Gurton, Mr. Gurton, teacher here at Rosemount Middle, but alumni parent. And we want to just catch up with your son. We're interested in learning a little bit more about how Lucas is doing and what you're up to these days. But what's going on with latest with Lucas?
Well, Lucas is having a great experience at the United States Air Force Academy, excuse me. He, we need to know what to expect going in there, being a military academy, but also diving on the Division I level. But he fits into that place like a glove. He's done well academically. He's done well fitting into the military part of it. And the team is like a fraternity for him. College is different than high school, as you know. It's a grind. There's been some ups and downs for him, but he's done very, very, very well. He has broken the 1 meter board record for the university for the Air Force Academy, and he's getting close with the 3 meter. Doing a lot of work on the platform also, which he hadn't done in high school. And had never competed.
10 meter, right?
10 meter, yep. So it's a lot of fun. I call him a lot. He's always positive, very excited, kind of like he was in high school.
Absolutely.
And doing great. Very, very proud of him and the leader that he's becoming and still is.
So, Henry, is he still in the middle of his season? Or?
Yep. So it's kind of like I fall back on my wrestling. It's kind of like 2 seasons. You have before the holidays and then you have after. When he competed his last meet, he actually got to go to the senior nationals again and did qualify for the finals in both boards. Didn't do as well as he wanted in the finals, but he was diving against all the best divers in the country. 4 Olympians, several national champions. Getting to have that experience is going to propel him forward. And then he went directly from there, which was in Midland, Texas, to a 2-week winter training in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, diving
tough
out.
Life
Yeah, it was tough for him, right? And then he flew home for the holidays, and we had him for a while. And then just recently he went back and started his 2nd semester.
So I appreciate listening and catching up. We're very super proud of Lucas, you and Teresa and the whole Gurton family and the support you guys have given to the program. He's here tonight volunteering, helping us out a little bit, so I thought we'd catch you.
Yep.
And like I said, we're super proud of Lucas and wish him nothing but the best.
Thank you, and good luck to your son, Zach, tonight, and go Irish.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, that was our pre-recorded interview with Henry Gurton a little bit earlier. Again, we're going to try to snag one of our former swimmers here in just a second.
Hey, Quaylen.
All right. Hold on for just a moment. We're going to try to get things going here
Just
with Quinlan Schroeder.
Alrighty. He's going to get the camera up here.
Okay.
All right, we're here with Quinlan Schroeder. He graduated 2023, right?
2024.
2024.
Yeah.
Time's flying by,
I know,
right?
yeah.
Tell us what you're up to here, where you're at right now.
So I swim at the University of Wisconsin, Green Bay. I swim up there and I study human biology and pre-med track.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
We love watching you when you're in the 100 breaststroke. We'll see that here tonight. Your brother's he's aiming for you.
He's not swimming the 100 breast tonight. He's swimming the 500 free, but yeah, he's always said he's chasing those records. So.
Yeah. So what's one of your favorite memories here from the Irish swim with your time here at Rosemount?
Yeah. I think my favorite was the group of guys that I swam with. Sawyer Smith, Josh Sikorsky, Spencer Rudd, Jackson Perusi. I think that group of guys who was in my class was a really tight group, and we all really got along. Even with the older kids like Matthew Warwick and Evan Kinseth, like those are some great guys. I mean, stuff like the Saturday breakfast that we do, the pasta dinner we did at Spencer's house a couple years in a row. Just a great group of guys. So
yeah, that's awesome. And so, what's your favorite event you're working in right now in college?
Yeah, I'm still doing the 100 breaststroke, still chipping down on that time, but I'm doing more of the 200 breaststroke and the 200 IM now. So I'm doing a lot more endurance stuff instead of sprinting.
Right. Well, hey, Quinlan, I appreciate you coming up here.
Yeah, of course.
And we're going to show this throughout the season, and love seeing you. You're heading back to college pretty soon, right?
Pretty soon, yeah. I head back on Monday. So.
All right. Thanks a lot for coming by.
Yeah, of course.
All right, Scott, they were just announcing the diving scores.
I know Charlie Peterson came in first with a score of 238 point something. Zach Manwar comes in second with a score of 228 something. And I think, if I was watching it right, coming in third was Reed Oneman from Apple Valley. I don't remember. We were talking to Quinlan Schroeder there,
Oh, yeah.
and we're going to see that interview here momentarily sometime here tonight, or maybe in a future broadcast tonight.
With Quinlan?
Yeah.
We just saw it.
Oh, we did. It was live.
That was live,
I
buddy.
thought
You were
we were
doing a
taping
live
it.
shot. So for those of you at home, that I meant to actually change the title on here so it doesn't say Tom and Scott. I wanted that to say Quinlan Schroeder. So for those of you that didn't hear it, that was Quinlan Schroeder. We're super happy to have him come up here and do the interview.
So looks like they're getting the volunteers, the lane timers are all in place.
Let's go ahead and get things ready for the 100-yard butterfly. Now, with the 100-yard butterfly, we're going to have one heat of junior varsity and one heat of varsity. We're going to have almost a full boat for the junior varsity. Should have 5 swimmers, and we're going to have all 6 for the varsity. Butterfly is a fun one to watch. Like you said, though, tough one to do. And I'll tell you what, here's one thing I wanted to point out, Scott, is that as predicted, we have standing room only. We have people standing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Great job. We love to have people here.
So Henry's getting us going here with the 100-yard butterfly. Hey, don't forget to let us know where you're listening in from or watching, who you're cheering for, or you're rooting for one of us to finish the night as we as we get into the second half here of the meet.
Again, we will take shout-outs and likes from anybody, whether you're an Apple Valley fan or whether you're a Rosemount fan or whether you just like to watch videos on YouTube. Go ahead and hit the like button and send us a nice shout-out we can share with the team. All right, on their marks they go, and into the water they jump. In lane number 1, again, this is junior varsity. For Apple Valley is Brock Johnson. Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Carter Kalous. Lane number 3 for Apple Valley is Sam Barnhart. Lane number 4 for Rosemount is Connor Brown. And in lane number 5 for Apple Valley is Jack Groller.
So in lane number 3, Sam Barnhart's out to an early lead. Or lane number 1 here, Brock Johnson.
Pretty tight, though, I got to tell you, Scott.
Too close to call right now. There's lanes 1 through 4 are all really close. Proud dad moment. I got to tell you about a proud dad moment. It looks like in lane number 4, Connor Brown is going to take first here in this junior varsity heat with a time of 107.98. Coming in second is Rosemount with Carter Kalous, time of 109.94. Coming in third in lane number 1 for Apple Valley, Brock Johnson, time of 110.07.
And that will do it for the junior varsity. Up next is going to be the varsity 100-yard butterfly. We'll have 6 swimmers. And they are preparing here to get on their marks.
Waiting for those swimmers to get out of the water.
And then, Scott, after this, we'll do a score check as well to see where we're at.
It's a close one tonight.
I believe it is. Into the water they go. In lane number 1 for Apple Valley is Hunter Barnhart. Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Nikita Grinberg. Lane number 3 for Apple Valley, Aiden Kale. Lane 4 for Rosemount, Wes Knapp. Lane number 5 for Apple Valley, Tyden Tompkins. And in lane number 6 for Rosemount, Ash Beagle.
Looks like in lane number 4, Wes Knapp out to an early lead. Aiden Kale, I should say, in second. Hunter Butterfly here. These guys are machines. lane number 5, Titan Tompkins in third with lane number 2, Nikita Grinsberg in a close in fourth, close to third there. As they're going to finish here where Wes Knapp's going to take it with a time of 57.23.
Yeah, he's a good solid swimmer for the team here.
Coming in second for Apple Valley, 102.31.
Coming in third for Apple Valley is lane number 5 with a time of 102.61, and that's Titan Tompkins.
Nikita Grimberg in lane number 2 comes in 4, 103.80.
Up next is going to be the 100-yard freestyle junior varsity. We're going to have 4 heats of this. I promised it to you before. We're going to go ahead and have a score check. Right now for varsity, Apple Valley is leading 42 to Rosemount's 36. So it's 42 to 36, Apple Valley in the lead. Let you know a little bit about the junior varsity. Rosemount is in lead with junior varsity. It's going to be 46 to 20. We'll keep you up to date the scores
Tom,
as they come along.
It looks like we have 100-yard freestyle, right, is the next. And we have all JV
correct.
junior varsity heats for that.
Well,
Unless
no, there's also a varsity heat, but there's going to be 4 junior varsities.
Yep, 4 junior varsities.
Okay, so this is going to be an all Rosemount, although we've only got 2 swimmers. In lane number 2,
Lane number 1, we have 3 swimmers.
Is there 3?
Yep.
I couldn't see him. The guy was standing in front of him there. And lane number 1 is Luke Lesher for Rosemount. Lane number 2 is Jonathan Joshua. And lane number 3 is Diego Blanco. All right, as we said, we're going to have 4 heats of junior varsity. The next heat is going to be all Rosemount as well. And the heats 3 and 4 will be mixed. So this is an all Rosemount heat. Don't forget to leave us your shout-outs here. Let us know who you're cheering for, your favorite team, your favorite swimmer, and where you're watching from. And also, don't forget to tell your friends and family that we are broadcasting. Have them go ahead and join the broadcasts. We'd love to have you folks tell us where you're watching from so we know where we're broadcasting to. In the lead currently is lane number 3. And lane number 3 is Diego Blanco. Previous time here was a 1:16.02.
Looks like he's going to beat that.
Yeah. Oh, well, close.
1:12.
Yeah, he beat it by 4 seconds.
27, that's great. Lane number 1, Luke Lesher, comes in with 1:14.47. He beats it by 3 seconds. Jonathan Joshua comes in third with a time of 1:25.37. Just off his personal best.
We've got another shout out here from Grandma. She's cheering for Cal Chafin and the Irish from Colorado.
Oh, thanks for the shout out.
Awesome. Go team. All right, up next is heat number 2 of the 100-yard freestyle junior varsity.
Lane number 2 from Rosemount, Eli Furneaux. Lane number 3 from Rosemount, Anthony Moore. And lane number 4 from Rosemount, Mason Breeden. And lane number 5 from Apple Valley, Ismet Sorbenina. It looks like Mason Breeden's out to an early lead here, but all 3 Rosemount swimmers are neck and neck.
You know, I missed that when I looked at it earlier. It looked like it was an all Rosemount heat, but as you just pointed out, I think we've got 1 Apple Valley swimmer. Is that right?
In lane number 5.
And who is that?
That was Ismet. We apologize about the pronunciation. We don't get a cheat sheet or anything.
Yeah, I did not see that we had an Apple Valley swimmer. That's all.
The Rosemount swimmers are like tied, like they're tethered together.
I got to tell you, their previous times in this event for the Rosemount swimmers are almost identical. They're very, very close, and that's probably why we're seeing them
Looks like
swimming
Eli's
together.
Kind of coming in at a time of 1:10.06, 3 seconds
Nice
under.
improvement, yeah.
Coming in second in lane number 4 is Mason Breeden, time of 1:11.74.
Big improvement there as well.
And then Anthony Moore comes in third with a time of 1:13.02, second better than his personal best.
Yeah, that is awesome. All right.
Apple Valley, lane number 5 is going to finish up. actually have a personal best as well.
Yeah, that's
All
Eshith
of this-
from Apple Valley there in lane number 5.
He may get there.
His previous time was a 154.76, and he is going to best that. He did not hit the pad,
Here's
so
about
it's
a
continuing to go.
148.
Yeah, right about there. He'll get his score from the timekeeper. All right, up next is going to be heat 3 of 4. This one is also going to be a mixed one. We're going to have a couple of Apple Valley and the rest Rosemount. We'll let you know who's going to be in there in just a second. Uh-oh, we had a swimmer fall in the water here. That does happen from time to time. Scott, because this is junior varsity and this may be exhibition, I believe they're going to let him go ahead and do a second attempt, right?
Yep.
Now, if that happened with the varsity, they may actually DQ you for that.
It's a helpless feeling. He was just going.
Oh, I know. Well, they're hanging there. You know, the officials should get them going. All right, in lane number 1 for Apple Valley is Yotham Nagusi. In lane number 2 for Rosemount is Matthew Hokinson. Lane number 3 for Rosemount is Winston Larson. In lane number 4 for Rosemount is Ryan Slinginger. In lane number 5 for Apple Valley is Eli Mueller. And in lane number 6 is Abe Christensen with Rosemount.
In lane number 3, Winston Larson has an early lead here. He's got a body-length lead over everybody.
And you know, Winston's previous time here is a 1:18.39. He's got a nice smooth stroke. Looks good.
He is looking really smooth here tonight. Lanes 2, 4, and 6 are battling it out for second. Winston makes a nice turn.
Over in lane number 6, that's Abe Christensen from Rosemount. He looks like he's challenging,
Yep.
and he's going to be really close, but not
Winston
quite.
comes in first with a 103.56. Comes in second, Abe with a 104.61. Coming in third for Apple Valley, 110.48 is, in lane 4.
That's Ryan, right?
Yeah, Ryan Slinginger. I was on the wrong heat, Tom.
That's okay. And he's got a time of 110.48.
Matthew Hokinson comes in fourth with a time of 111.76.
All right, that's going to bring up our final junior varsity heat. This is heat number 4. Again, we're going to see a mix of Apple Valley and Rosemount.
Full boat.
It is a full boat of swimmers, and they are in their traditional odd and even lanes. Apple Valley in lanes 1, 3, and 5, and Rosemount in the evens.
Lane number 1 for Apple Valley, James Jenkins. Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Cooper Pedersen. Lane number 3 for Apple Valley, Cameron Sheehan. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Cade Beagle. Lane number 5 for Apple Valley, Aiden Eppert. And lane number 6 for Rosemount, Riggs Knutson.
It's a close one here. However, lane number 2 is in the lead. That's Cooper.
Super Cooper.
Super
Pedersen.
Cooper, and we did see the shout out earlier. Nice turn, by the way. Right on his heels, his teammate in lane number 4. That's Cade. And then right on his heels is lane number 6. That's Riggs. All 3 Rosemount swimmers are leading 1, 2, 3 at this time.
They all had nice turns there.
So Cooper's previous time in this is a 104.92.
We may beat that tonight. I think we're seeing a lot of personal bests here. Time of 101.68.
Very nice, very nice.
Cade Beagle comes in second at 102.50. And Riggs comes in third with time of 104.24.
And so that will put it in the books here in just a moment for the junior varsity.
We have
Soft touch there.
fourth for Apple Valley, Cameron Sheehan, the time of 109.60. Now we're going to move into the varsity heat, Tom.
That's correct. Again, we're going to have a full load of swimmers here. Swimmers are up in the blocks. Into the water they go. In lane number 1 for Apple Valley is Javier Lafitte. Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Charming Shu. Lane number 3 for Apple Valley is Tyden Tompkins. Lane 4, Emmett Vo for Rosemount. Lane number 5, Gordon Sutton, Apple Valley. And in lane number 6, Kieran Sokolu for Rosemount. Sokoli for Rosemount.
Lane number 2, Charming's out to early lead here. He's got about a
Body length lead, you bet.
Tyden.
Tell you what, this is a pretty fast pack here on his heels.
Oh, yeah. You see how the turns are? Good turn by
Good
Charming.
turn, yeah.
Really quick and efficient there.
And
Tyden.
he needed that, by the way.
Lane number 4 for Rosemount. Emmett Bowles trying to catch Tyden.
Not going to be enough pool.
Coming in first will be Charming with a time of 52.81.
Coming in second is Tyden Tompkins from Apple Valley with a time of 56.01.
Coming in third will be Emmett with a time of 57.04.
Nice job. All right, up next
Personal
is going
best
to
all the
be.
way around, Tom.
Next up is Scott's favorite, the 500-yard freestyle.
Yeah, the junior varsity heat. I would not be a varsity swimmer.
Well,
here.
you don't always see a junior varsity heat in this one. It's kind of hit and miss. And tonight, as you see, Rosemount doesn't have any swimmers that do the 500 freestyle for the junior varsity. So this will be an all Apple Valley heat.
So we have all Apple Valley swimmers here in lanes 1, 3, and 5. Lane number 1, Hunter Barnhart. In lane number 3, Aiden Truosh. Lane number 5, Ernest Van Beaverhoot. Like you've told us earlier,
What's that?
Henry Girton, our in-pool announcer, doing a great job with the names and everything here tonight.
Yeah, almost as good as us.
Almost good as us. I would never call Henry Junior Varsity, though.
So I'm going to get you another score update. Just saw this come across the wire here. There has been a dramatic shift here. Rosemount is now in the lead, 56 to Apple Valley's 54. That is the varsity.
It's going to go right down to the last.
It really is, and you're going to see this probably flip back and forth. But that is the current score. Go Irish.
Hunter here for Apple Valley's. Looks like he's just got a slight lead.
Well, right
over
now
Ernest.
they're pacing themselves. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to make sure that they set a decent pace so that they're not trying to catch up at the end, but not to the point where they run out of gas. And because this is an all Apple Valley heat, these guys probably swim this together, so they're really used to kind of going at the same pace.
Until the end.
Yeah, the last lap or so, you're going to see them just kick it in. And they've got their counters down there at the other end. Let's see if I can change the view so you can take a look at that. We'll wait till they make the turn and start to go down there, and I'll change your camera position so you can kind of see the counters. Well, you can sort of see them. Let's see if we can get a little more.
It's kind of like going to the moon here.
There we go. And you are seeing them kind of shake the card
Churn
in
it a
lane
little
number
bit.
3. They're chumming the water with the counter card. That's letting the swimmer know that he's off pace and that he needs to speed up.
Aiden's taking the lead here. Lane number 3.
I'm going to leave this view for right now. I know you can't see the turn at the other end of the pool, but this way at least you'll be able to see the counters for a little bit here and see what kind of signals they're sending out to their swimmers. Again, you're seeing the chumming in the water in lane number 3. Letting Aiden know he needs to change his pace. Previous time on this for Aiden is a 6:29.30. In lane number 1, Hunter Barnhart for Apple Valley has a previous time of 7:20.07. And
Aiden's
Ernest.
looking pretty strong here, yeah.
Ernest over in lane number 5's previous time is a 7:01.50. So previously, Aiden is the fastest swimmer in this group. And he has taken over the pace of the pool here.
Aiden's looking pretty strong here as we're halfway through.
Beautiful turn, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and change the view back to our main view here, so you can see the turns on this side as well.
And Tom, you can't see it. Maybe our camera can catch it. You can see the varsity swimmers getting ready here.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that they all swim at Riptide or some club
That's
together.
all of the swimmers there on the other side of the diving board that you see on the upper left-hand side of your screen. Those are the swimmers that will be coming up next for the 500-yard freestyle varsity. And by the way, we are working our way down. We've just got a few events left. We're in the middle of the 500-yard freestyle. Next up, after this event for both junior varsity and varsity, will be the 200 freestyle relay, then the 100 backstroke, the 100 breaststroke, and ultimately ending with the 400-yard freestyle relay. Hope you're enjoying your broadcast tonight. It's been our pleasure to bring it to you. Once again, my name is Tom Rucci. I'm joined by my co-pilot here, Mr. Scott Manwarren, or Captain Scott Manwarren, I like to call him.
Be sure to like our broadcast so you can find us again, but let us know. I know we have folks from Colorado, Pequot Lakes.
Yeah, hit that like button. That's the thumbs up button that you see there. We're going to do a little telethon here for thumbs up. So now is your time. Go in there and let us know that you want to continue seeing this. Hit that thumbs up. We would appreciate it. Does tell us quite a bit, just so you know. And we'll try to continue bringing these events. Right now we're at 7 likes. Come on now.
Let's get to double
I know we can do
digits.
better than that. By the way, taking the bell
Aiden.
in lane number 3 is Aiden.
Looks like Aiden may be just off pace here tonight, or off his personal best, that is.
Yeah, and that's why they're chumming the water at the other end of the pool. As I said to you before, they're letting him know he's off pace. And this is a stroke. I mean, they're all this way. You know, you are swimming against other teams and other teammates, but you're really swimming against your own time on these.
Yep, Aiden's going to come in with the time. Oh, he's going to probably beat it, actually. I miscalculated. 6:24.23.
Nice job. Drop 5 seconds. Just about.
Ernest and Hunter.
I think you said 6:25. It's actually 6:24.23.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so. I could be wrong. I've been wrong
We'll
before.
go back to the video.
Yeah, let's go back. All right, folks, don't forget to leave those shout outs. We'll get them up on the screen here.
I thought maybe we were going to see a diver relay tonight, but we don't, because I believe Sam Scott is not here tonight, not diving. Or he did not dive, I should say.
Unless we see a last-minute substitution or something.
Ernest came in third there, or second, I should say. And Hunter is he's in his final 50. The time didn't register on lane number 5.
Yeah, they've been having issues there with the touch pads.
So I know Coach Jake Timna talks about having a new pool, new things starting next year.
Well, okay, it won't start next year. They're going to start building it.
Oh, yeah,
So
sorry.
it'll be quite a while before we see
2
it.
years.
Yeah. And just imagine the lavish suite they're going to have for us to broadcast from, Scott.
Yep. Poolside.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. with pool service.
Yes. So we have the varsity heat here now. We have 6 swimmers.
Scott, you want to take this one?
I'll take it.
All right, sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and mute for a second while I work on some production stuff.
Yeah, so we have 6 swimmers. This one could be a pretty quick for a 500, pretty quick. And they're in the water here. In lane number 1 from Apple Valley, John Klopp. In lane number 2 for Rosemount, Mackenzie Schroeder, as we heard from his brother earlier, swimming in that 500. In lane number 3 from Apple Valley, Gabe Lenzen. It's a really strong swimmer here for Coach Scott Pearson. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Captain Nolan Hansen. In lane number 5 from Apple Valley, Ethan Wachowski. And in lane number 6, Jace Hansen from Rosemount. So we got the Hansen brothers swimming the 500 tonight. So we early on, Gabe Lenzen is in the lead here with Mackenzie and Nolan battling it out for second. Gabe Lenzen. Tom and I were able to call for sections, watching his sister Vivian Lenzen, who's a good swimmer for Apple Valley, do a nice job for her season. So Gabe's looking strong here, having some really nice turns here. With Nolan Hansen and Mackenzie Schroeder battling it out for second. And lane number 6, Jace Hansen, right now in 4th. Lane number 5 for Apple Valley, it is Ethan Wachowski, who's battling Jace there for 4th, eating into that gap. Gabe Lenzen is extending his lead. Nolan Hansen securely in 2nd, and Mackenzie in 3rd. I'm pretty confident the 500 is not Mackenzie's primary event. Jace Hansen has a nice turn up in lane 6. Ethan's about a half to 3/4 body length behind. In lane number 1 for Apple Valley, John Klopp making a good turn here. Gabe Lenzen looking strong. It's fun to watch Gabe. He's a captain here. I believe he's a senior. Should ask Coach Pearson to find out if his what's his plans for after high school. Nolan Hansen is in 2nd here. Gabe Lenzen with Mackenzie Schroeder. Nolan's looking strong. Ethan and Jace there battling for 4th. Mackenzie Schroeder, normally a sprinter, doing the 500 tonight. I think Coach Jake Kemna likes to mix it up. Gabe Lenzen with his personal best of a 4:49.55. I'm sure he's going to test that tonight here. He's looking really strong. Nolan Hansen looking strong. Mackenzie Schroeder securely in 3rd. Gabe Lenzen, he's just a machine, it looks like. I know he's going to take first here, as we are, and even for Gabe Lenzen, they're chumming the water, telling him he needs to get going. Nolan Hansen in 2nd, Mackenzie Schroeder in 3rd. Jace Hansen has extended the lead for 4th. He's looking strong up there.
He really is.
Gabe Lenzen getting that wonderful sound every swimmer would like to hear.
I'll tell you what, that is an exciting sound, is getting the bell, letting you know that you are the leader on the last lap.
Yep, he's getting that orange or red placard
It's red, yep.
for those that are colorblind.
You colorblind, Scott?
No.
I didn't think so.
Mackenzie Schroeder making his
Good
turn.
excuse, though.
Gabe Lindson's going to come in with a time of 5 minutes, .3. 5:00.3. Nolan Hansen's come in second here. His personal best. He doesn't have a personal best in the 500. I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
we don't have it on this, although this is one of his favorites, is these long distance.
Yep. With a time of 5:18.65. Mackenzie Schroeder coming in third with a time of 5:26.74. Jace Hansen coming in fourth as he's finishing up.
I think one of the reasons we don't have times on these is maybe they haven't done them
5:34.20.
previous this season yet.
Yeah. But we remember in past seasons he's
Oh,
done
for
it.
sure. Yeah, for sure.
Ethan in lane number 5 comes in fifth with a 5:40.18. And John Klopp from Apple Valley will come in sixth. I think he may actually beat his personal best, which is great. The time of...
He's got another lap here.
Oh, I thought the timers were coming up.
This
on
is
it.
this is his final lap.
Yep. I miscalled that.
Well, it's hard to count all these laps, but I know you do your best.
I had to take my shoes off.
I know. We did clear this section for that.
Yep.
And here he comes in lane number 1. Tell you what, that takes a lot of audio. I can tell you.
The time of it was 6:30 something.
He'll have to get his time from his timer. All right, up next is going to be the 200-yard freestyle relay. This will be the junior varsity. This will be one heat of swimming. And we'll have swimmers in lanes 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Scott will take this first
Yep.
set here going in the
We
water.
got 5 swimmers.
And
5 teams.
in lane number 2 for Rosemount is Anthony Moore. Lane number 3 for Apple Valley is Eli Mueller. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Ash Beagle. Lane number 5 for Apple Valley, Eshith Senevarentha. And lane number 6 for Rosemount is Tamrat Miharet.
Yep.
All right, Scott, you got the next
Coming
one.
in lane number 4 here will be Matthew Hokinson. Lane number 2 will be Diego Blanco. And lane number 3 for Apple Valley will be James Jenkins. Lane number 5 for Apple Valley will be Reed Ottoman. And lane number 6 will be Jonathan Joshua. In lane number 4, so for Rosemount will be Burkett Milkamy, getting in the water. In lane number 2 for Rosemount will be Mason Breeden.
And I think in lane number 6, too, we just had Van going, right? Van Pasco?
Nope, that's Jonathan Joshua.
Really? Okay, I'm sorry.
Lane number 3 for Apple Valley will be Yotam Negusi. In lane number 5 for Apple Valley will be Jeffrey Simon Burton. He's in the water.
All right.
Nice dives tonight. In lane number 6 for Rosemount, it will be Van Pasco.
Now it'll be Van.
In lane number 4, Bearcat's going to give way to Abe Christensen. In lane number 2 for Rosemount, Mason's going to give way to Eli Thurneau. In lane number 3 for Apple Valley, Cooper Nundahl will be getting in the water. In lane number So lane number 4 for Rosemount comes in first with a time of 2 minutes, .68. In lane number 6, Luke Lesher's in the water.
Coming in second, lane number 2 with a time of 2:07 even. Well, what's the odds of that, Scott?
Apple Valley's going to come in third here in lane number 3 the time of 2:18:27. And then Rosemount will come in 6th. It looked like Apple Valley only had 3 swimmers in lane number 5. I think John Klopp, who just finished up the 500, was going to be the anchor leg there. So something must have changed there. Luke finishing up here for Rosemount, a time of, it was like 2:40 something. We're having problems with the touch pads here tonight. So on the varsity relay here, next up with a full boat of teams.
All right, so as you heard, we're going to have swimmers in lanes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the varsity 200-yard freestyle relay. That's coming up just momentarily. We hope you've enjoyed the show tonight. It's been our pleasure bringing it to you. We want to thank our guests that joined us tonight.
We've had a lot tonight.
Yeah, we really did. We had Henry Gerton. We had Quinlan Schroeder. Great to see. We're going to try and bring you more of this in the next couple of meets that we have at home here, which we want to talk about after this one. All right, in the water they go. In lane number 1 for Apple Valley, Javier Lafitte. Lane number 2, Rosemount, Asher Stefan. Lane number 3, Apple Valley's Charlie Peterson. And lane number 4, Wes Knapp for the Irish. Lane 5 for Apple Valley, Ethan Watrosky. And in lane number 6 for Rosemount, Connor Brown.
All right, lane number 4 for Rosemount will give way, or Wes Knapp will give way to Nikita Grimberg. Lane number 3 for Apple Valley, Aiden Call. And lane number 2 for Rosemount, Emmett Bowe is given a go here. Man, these are fast swimmers.
Yeah, these guys are fast. Look at how close it is here between lanes 3 and 4 right now. They are booking.
Braden Rick going to be getting in the water for Apple Valley. Jace Hansen gets in the water.
Jace launched himself off that.
And lane number 2 for Rosemount is Kieran Sokoli. They had neck and neck in lanes 3 and 4.
Well, there's definitely a size difference here, but Jace is such a fast swimmer.
Gabe Lenzen for Apple Valley's in the water with
Nice
Mackenzie
dives.
Schroeder. Gabe is just, he had a great, I don't know, what do you want to say, start? Mackenzie Schroeder's a solid swimmer. Gabe Lenzen, the senior from Apple Valley.
Look at the length of his arms, though. I mean, that certainly does help. Good swimmers. Boy, this is fun.
Time of 1:35:07. Mackenzie finished up for Rosemount with a time of 1:37:29. Rosemount coming third in lane number 2 with a time of 1:44:74. Apple Valley takes fourth in lane number 5, 1:48:76. Rosemount comes in fifth with a time of 1:50.6.
All right, so what's going to come up next is the 100-yard backstroke. And we're going to have one heat of junior varsity. I'll bring that to you here shortly. While we're getting those folks ready, I want to quickly advertise to you our upcoming meets. January 13th
Next Tuesday
at Rosemount Middle School, so we will be live streaming it. It's going to be Rosemount versus Eastview. All right, we're going to get back to this in just a little bit. Swimmers are in the water getting ready here for the 100-yard backstroke junior varsity. All right.
You got it, Tom.
Thanks, Scott. In lane number 2, Joshua McCall for Rosemount. Lane number 3, Cooper Nundahl with Apple Valley. Lane number 4, Ryan Slinger with Rosemount. And lane number 6, Anthony Moore for Rosemount. Hey, Scott, while we're here, we got another shout out. I'm going to quickly try to get it in here. Oh, that's very kind of you.
That's
agree with
great.
Pat. You guys
We
do a great
agree.
job.
We agree. But we are volunteers and
Yeah.
we do love this.
I don't know what kind of raise they can give us as
We'll
volunteers,
take
do you?
donations.
Hey, there you go.
But if you like hearing us and watching us, like it, tell your family and friends.
Yeah.
Show up next Tuesday.
Keep the shout-outs coming. We love the interaction with the people viewing at home.
Tom gets tired of me. So
Never. No. Listen, Scott and I kind of go way back now at this point. We've been doing a lot of this together for quite a while.
It looks like in lane 6.
Yep. Go for it.
Anthony Moore is in the lead. Lane number 4, Ryan Slingerger.
So as he comes in here, lane 6, Anthony Moore's previous time is a 1:29.53. So he's looking to beat that. And in lane number 4, you're looking at Ryan's previous time of 1:19.75. So.
And Joshua McCall coming in lane number 2, 1:26.99. Comes in third.
Yeah, when you see those lines across, that just means it was a soft touch. They still captured the time, and that's why we have the redundancy of time keeping by the timers. All right, up next is going to be the varsity 100-yard backstroke. Folks, we are gaining on it. There's only a few left here. There's 2 left. We have the 100-yard breaststroke and a 400-yard free lay after this one.
So we have 6 swimmers. We got a full boat, another full boat tonight, Tom.
Yeah.
3 from each team. So in lane number 1 from Apple Valley is Jack Roller. Lane number 2 from Rosemount, the fisherman Jackson Helmberger. Lane number 3 from Apple Valley, Ian Troche. Lane number 4 from Rosemount, Owen Jenin. Lane number 5 from Apple Valley, Andrew Kaiser. And lane number 6 from Rosemount, Micah King. Owen Jenin's out to an early lead here. He's looking strong. We've seen his sister swim.
Yep, for the girls team, you bet. Yeah, he's got a full over a body length lead over everybody else in the pool right now. Nice turn. And, you know, the officials, when they're watching those turns, they are looking for a clean turn. And, you know, we have seen earlier tonight where there's been a couple of DQs. So
Micah
they are
King's
watching
in
close.
second here with Jackson Helmberger in third. They're battling it out for second and third with Aiden Troche from Apple Valley.
You know, in these duels, we've got 2 officials here, and typically when we get to the state tournament, there's a million officials, and they are walking and watching every single inch of the pool. All right, coming in first in lane number 4 with a time of 1:04.74 is Owen Jenin from Rosemount.
Lane number 6, Micah King comes in second with a time of 1:10.71.
And Jackson over in lane number 2 will come in with a 1:11.81. So good job by everybody. All right, up next is going to be the 100-yard breaststroke. This will start off with the junior varsity. Scott, why don't you take this one, and I'll get the next one.
All right. Maybe we could get a score update.
Yeah, I'll get that for you. I'll go request it.
As we get to the last 2 events.
You got it.
So we're going to have 2 swimmers here, both from Rosemount. And they're off here. In lane number 2, Berket Melkamu, the senior from Rosemount, in lane number 2. In lane number 4, Asher Steffen for Rosemount. Both of their best times here, as we see it, Tom, is just about almost identical, just about a half a second difference. So we should expect a relatively close race here tonight.
I'm going to tell you, we got a score update for you here, and it is close. With Rosemount in the lead, it's 84-72. Rosemount is in the lead with 84. Apple Valley 72. Still a bit of swimming here. It's fun to see these meets where it's so close like this.
So we have currently Asher's in the lead here.
Did you say Curly?
Currently.
Oh, currently. Sorry.
Currently,
I thought maybe we
yes.
had one of the Stooges in the pool.
So Asher makes a turn for home here. Berket makes a turn for home.
You know, these guys look really good here. They have nice form.
I like the form. They both are going to get personal bests, I think, tonight. Asher comes in at a time of 1:18.44.
Well, that's good. That's 4 seconds faster than his previous
Berket
time.
comes with a 1:24.09. Close.
Yeah, that's close for. Yep, nice job. All right, that's going to bring us to our varsity 100-yard breaststroke. And then after this is our final relays for both junior varsity and varsity. And tonight we do have a junior varsity, which we don't normally get. Into the water they go. In lane number 1 for Apple Valley is Cameron Sheehan. Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Wes Knapp. Lane number 3 for Apple Valley, Matt Wells. And lane number 4 is Nolan Hansen for Rosemount. Lane number 5, John Klopp for Apple Valley. And rounding it out, lane number 6, Cal Chafin with Rosemount. Swimmers are looking good. It's pretty tight in the water here. We've seen a few of them pulling away here. Looks like lanes 2 and 4 are pulling away right now. Wes Knapp is in lane number 2. Nolan Hansen in lane number 4. And they are almost neck and neck at the turn.
The 2 Apple Valley swimmers in lanes 3 and 5 are holding down 3rd and 4th. With lane 6, Cal Chafin.
That's Cal Chafin.
He's looking strong too, young swimmer.
All right, watching, boy, they turned it exactly the same time at the other end of the pool. That was Wes Knapp and Nolan Hansen for Rosemount. Somebody's going to break away here. Looked to me like maybe a little bit was gained here by Wes Knapp in lane number 2.
Oh, but they are
Boy,
almost
this is so close, hard to tell. Who's going to get the big push? In the end, lane number 2 with a time of 1:10.89 is Wes Knapp for Rosemount. Coming in first, coming in second, right behind him, teammate Nolan Hansen with a time of 1:10.99.
Coming in 3rd in lane number 5, John Klopp with a time of 1:16.91. In lane number 6, coming in 5th, Cal Chafin with a time of 1:22.43, just off his personal best, but a really nice swim by Cal.
And normally, I said, we don't normally have a junior varsity in the final event, the 400-yard free-lay, but we do tonight. It's going to be just Apple Valley swimming. We do not have a Rosemount junior varsity, so they'll be by themselves. Right now, the junior varsity score is Rosemount 92, Apple Valley 42.
So for Apple Valley, in lane number 3, the team made up of Eli Mueller. That's this. So, excuse me.
Eshith.
Thank you. Savannah. I can't pronounce. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Mac Wells. James Jenkins.
Nice job. By the way, that was Sena Varentha.
My
All right,
apologies.
so like I say, this is an Apple Valley only heat, and then it's going to be followed by our final heat of the night. You don't want to miss it, folks, and that is going to be the varsity 400-yard freestyle relay. And we will have a full boat of swimmers, as Scott and I always say.
And we're going to have, that'll be determine the meet tonight, I think.
No, I don't. At this point, the score, I believe, is at a point where it would take a lot. I think Rosemount's going to take it tonight. That's just my prediction. I could be wrong. I'm going to give you the latest score update right now as I see it, just updated. Here it comes. Drum roll, please. That was a really good drum roll. All right, right now it is 95-77. All things calculated up to this point except for the relay that's coming up next. So 95-77. It will be close. We got one more shout out here we want to get out to you. Don't forget, keep sending those shout outs, hitting that like button. This one is saying, great swim for Wes tonight. That's, I'm sure, with love from Grandma. Hey, we love seeing you send in those shout outs. Keep them coming. We count on you.
He said he's in the water.
Right now, Apple Valley is leading in this heat.
I'm sure, Tom, I'm sure it's tough to swim when it's the only team in the water.
Well, what the problem here is the pace. You're not challenged by anybody on either side. And so you're basically here trying to pace yourself with your own personal best. And they're doing a great job, by the way. Once again, checking that junior varsity score, Rosemount will win the junior varsity meet tonight, 92-42. So Rosemount 92, Apple Valley 42. That's junior varsity. Currently, the Rosemount varsity score is 95-77. And I believe that is going to take it for Rosemount, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong once before.
Only once.
Well, we have to learn from our mistakes, right? Yeah, exactly. Hey, while we've got this going on, real quick, I'm going to bring back up our upcoming events. We told you about next Tuesday, the 13th. That's Rosemount against the Eastview Lightning. Also coming up is True Team Sections, January 17th. We will not be broadcasting that. That'll be at Two Rivers Aquatic Center in Mendota Heights. Our next broadcast will be, after that, will be January 21st at Rosemount here. We'll have it live for you on the air. That's Rosemount versus Egan. And then finally, on the 27th, we'll have Rosemount versus Chaska, and that'll be at the Pioneer Ridge Middle School in Chaska. Now, Scott, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it next Tuesday is Teacher Appreciation Night?
Next Tuesday is Teacher Appreciation.
And then Senior Night, as you saw here, is on the 21st, rather, at 6 p.m.
And we'll have some special interviews.
Absolutely, we sure
things
will.
Like that,
So you don't want to miss those things coming up. And we'll also be highlighting the rest of our seniors. We got 4 of them done tonight. We will re-highlight those seniors next time, as well as we will add in our final 2 seniors to that list. We hope, anyhow.
Yep. Maybe we'll get a couple interviews from some of those seniors.
That would be great, yeah. And it would also be nice to maybe get a few other interviews if we can, depending on who actually shows up on those nights.
Like Quinlan tonight.
Yeah, this was great having former teammates come back. I always enjoy listening to what they have to say. Tell us a little bit about what they're doing, and also their fond memories, and of course their support for the current team members.
And
All
the
right.
anchor leg here for Apple Valley, James Jenkins will be coming here.
Now the previous time for this team is 6:05:23. I don't know if they're... So if their current pace is a 55, they're not going to quite make it. No.
But they are probably gassed. They've had...
Oh, yeah. And they're having a good time. You can see them celebrating over here by the starting blocks of the pool. The junior varsity is just finishing up here. They're on their final leg of this event. And then up next is going to be our final event for the evening, and that will be the 400-yard freestyle relay varsity. And we have 6 teams in the water. Scott, have you talked to the team yet about doing what the girls team does for the very last event?
I have not. But
That's
maybe
got to
we get
come.
started.
You know what? That's got to come from the booster president. We should contact him and see if maybe he can have a special
I
meeting.
think you know a guy.
Well, I've met him once.
All right, Apple Valley
That'll do
finishing
it.
up, time of 6:11:05.
All right, folks, here it is, our final event of the night. This is the one you've waited for. The 400-yard freestyle relay varsity. Swimmers are up on the starting blocks. Whoosh.
We're trying to set a trend here.
Well, we got one person from the crowd to do it with
we-
us. All right, in the water right now, in lane number 1 for Apple Valley is Andrew Kaiser. Lane number 2 for Rosemount is Emmett Vo. Lane number 3 for Apple Valley is Braden Rick. Lane number 4 for Rosemount is Micah Kang. Lane number 5, Apple Valley's Ethan Watrowski. And in lane number 6, Riggs Knutson. Scott, I'll let you get the next ones.
What's that?
I'm going to grab the next ones in the water
Yep, I
here.
will.
Yeah. I'm trying to give Scott the heads up here.
I'm trying to
I'm
get
in
a
the
drink of
booth.
water.
I'm in the booth here, and I don't know if Scott can see me to give him the cues. Scott's just on a smoke break outside. He'll be back in a minute.
All right, going to be in lane number 3 for Apple Valley, Javier Latif. In lane number 2 for Rosemount will be Kieran Sokoli, that is. Lane number 4, Owen Jenin. Lane number 6 for Rosemount, Carter Calouse. And lane number 1 here for Apple Valley will be Aiden Eppert. In lane number 3 for Apple Valley, they have a short lead here right now with Javier.
Yeah, it's about a half a body length, I would say. Nice turn, though. Very nice turn. But, boy, he's got sharks on either side of him from Rosemount in lanes 2 and 4. Lane 2 again is Emmett Groh. Lane number 4 is Micah Kang.
No, it's
I'm sorry. That's right. Sicoli's in there.
So lane number 3 going to be getting in the water is Gordon Sutton. Lane number 4 for Rosemount will be Jackson Helmberger. And lane number 2 for Rosemount is Charming Chu.
I'm glad you're back from your break. You need to keep me on the straight and narrow here.
So Charming and Jackson are in the water with Gordon in the water there. Lane number 5 and 6 are battling it out there for fourth with Aiden Trosch and Cooper Pedersen.
Wow, that is tight. Lanes, they are really close.
Yep. 2, 3, 4.
This is a tough pace they have going, by the way.
Charming's kind of eating into this.
Big time. He's neck and neck at this point. Let's see what happens at the turn.
Cameron Sheen's in the water in lane number 1.
They turned at the exact same time. Who got a better push? Let's see.
Charming's got momentum here. Getting in the water for lane number 2 for Rosemount will be Jace Hansen. Lane number 3 for Apple Valley will be Tyden Tompkins.
Charming
lane
did pull ahead.
For Rosemount will be Nolan Hansen. Jace is in the water first.
And he launches himself off that board.
Yeah.
It's hilarious to see as he does such a good job.
Tyden's looking strong too. He came out strong for Apple Valley.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun to watch. You love to see it like this, by the way.
All right, we got the final 50 happening here. We got the Hansen brothers trying to chase down Tyden Tompkins.
I don't know if they're going to be able to catch Tyden here.
Now too. This is looking really.
If there was a little more pull, they might be able to do it. Let's see.
Eating into it. Oh my gosh, this is going to be wonderful.
Here we go. The Jets are on. Photo
Looks like
finish.
Nolan's going to get him.
It's going to be really
It's
close.
It's going to be a touch. Nolan got it. 3:47.32.
Nice job. I will tell you.
Comes in second with a 3:47.64. Chase finishes up for Rosemount lane number 2 and third for a 3:49.40. What a great race.
That does secure the win for Rosemount tonight, by the way. We gave you the previous score, 95-77. I believe that will be the score here.
Coming in fourth for Rosemount, Cal Chafin. Finish up for Rosemount at 4:05.14. Apple Valley comes in fifth in lane number 5 at a 4:07.54. Ernesto. Lane number 1, they're finishing up here in their final 50. Jack Roller for Apple Valley System. What a great end.
Yeah, this is the way you want to see. You want to see these fights where there's the teams are so even that it's exciting all the way to the end.
The Hansen brothers got them.
Yeah, the Hansen brothers, just like in Slapshot.
Yep.
Only there's 2 of these.
Well, we need to get some. Maybe we can find their dad.
Yeah, we'll get Chris in the water. Chris is volunteering down here at the board.
Yep.
All right, so right now, as we said, it's 95-77. Rosemount edging out Apple Valley. We'll see if we get a score update here. But again, we want to thank everybody for watching tonight. We do appreciate it. Don't forget, next Tuesday, January 13th, right here, again at 6 p.m., it's Teacher Appreciation Night. It's Rosemount versus the Eastview Lightning. Come and cheer on our Irish. And please tell your friends and family that we will be broadcasting right here on YouTube. This is Tom Rucci, and I'll be along with my
esteemed colleague.
I was going to say esteemed colleague. We've used that one quite a bit here. Scott Manwaring.
Co-pilot.
All right, we got another shout out here. Let your friends and family know these swim meets are available for viewing. Go Irish, and congratulations, Nolan and Jace Hansen.
The Hansen brothers.
Absolutely.
We need to maybe interview the Hansen brothers and have them wear some glasses.
Well, you know, we should for sure get Nolan up here, being one of the seniors. We should try to get several of the seniors up here if we can, maybe before the meet, so we're not interfering with anything.
Yeah, Zach,
but I'd love to see that.
Nolan, Cooper, Jackson, Burkett.
Yeah, we'll see who's available. Yep. They have to first get their profiles done for their senior spotlight. Once they do that, we'll go ahead and interview them.
Right.
All right, once again, folks, I'm going to do a final score check here. I know they're tabulating things right now down below. But I am seeing, I'm going to update it here. Rosemount did win it. There is a slight change to the score, but it does not change who won the meet. So our final score of the evening, Rosemount 95, Apple Valley 89. The junior varsity score is Rosemount 92, Apple Valley 42. That was the junior varsity. And once again, the varsity score, you see right on your screen there, 95 to 89. Rosemount takes the meet. And again, live from Rosemount Middle School, it's been our pleasure. I'm Tom Rucci with Scott Manwaran, and we will see you next week. Don't you dare miss it.
Thanks for joining us.